A noun or sustantivo is a word we use to name people, animals, or things, whether they're concrete, abstract, or imaginary. Nouns in Spanish are very important in daily conversations, so that's why in today's video I'm gonna show you a list of each category and also some examples. They are classified according to their content. Sustantivos concretos, sustantivos abstractos, sustantivos comunes, sustantivos propios, sustantivos colectivos. Don't forget nouns must agree in gender and number, with articles, with determinants, adjectives, or verbs. Let's use, for example, the words niño and moreno. We could say el niño es moreno or la niña es morena. We could say los niños son morenos or las niñas son morenas. ¿Sí? Primero, sustantivos concretos. These are the ones we can see, the ones we can touch, listen, or smell, such as objects in a classroom or parts of a house. Estos libros son interesantes. El piano es negro. La cámara es muy grande. Then we have sustantivos abstractos. These are the ones who don't have physical presence, such as emotions or feelings, or merely things we cannot see or touch, such as ideas. Mi sentimiento es bueno. El tiempo es oro. Next, sustantivos comunes. These are related to people or things in a general way, describing a group with shared characteristics. El arroz es blanco. El lápiz está pequeño. La casa está en la montaña. Then we have sustantivos propios, also known as nombres propios. Every noun of this kind starts with capital letter. That's what makes them easier to distinguish from sustantivos comunes. We use it for naming things or people. América es un continente. Mis hermanos son Josué y Gerardo. En Londres hace frío. Lastly, sustantivos colectivos. This unique class of nouns denotes a group of people, animals, objects, concepts, or ideas as a single entity. El cardumen está rodeando al tiburón. El abecedario tiene más de 20 letras. Cardumen is a word we use for a group of fish. Abecedario is a word we use for a group of letters. Sometimes nouns could be part of two or more groups. For example, Flor es una mujer bella. In this case, Flor is the woman's name. Esta flor es amarilla. Here the word flor is something physical. I'm not talking about a woman, but a flower. So what matters here is the meaning we give to the sentence. Now, as I said before, nouns are either masculine, as in lodo or libro, or feminine, as in lata or casa. This gender distinction, as you can see, is frequently marked by the use of the endings o for masculine and a for feminine. However, you can run into the following cases. We have masculine words ended with the letter a. For example, el papa, el planeta, el cometa. On the other hand, we have feminine words ended with the letter o. For example, la mano, la radio, la soprano. Moreover, there are nouns with different endings, different from o or a. For masculine, you can use the method smarlone. These are the most common endings. And for feminine, you can use the method sedación. You might notice the letter E in both methods for the reason that about 50% of nouns ended with E are masculine and the other 50% are feminine. It's time to practice. The text I'm gonna show you is about a city called San Francisco de Campeche, located in southeast Mexico. Let's check it out. San Francisco de Campeche es una ciudad conocida por sus edificios coloniales y barrocos. Tiene una gran muralla que fue construida para proteger a la ciudad contra el ataque de los piratas que arribaban con sus grandes flotas. Gracias a esta muralla, la gente sintió paz y esperanza. San Francisco de Campeche is the name of the city we are talking about. Now, let's identify those we can feel through one of the 5 senses. Una ciudad, a city. Can we taste a city? Not really. Can we see a city? Yeah. And we can also hear it or smell it. Edificios, or buildings. Yes, we can see buildings. Muralla is something we can see as well. Now, what if I don't mention the name of the city? You won't know which city I'm talking about. All we know it's a city. The same with la gente, which means people. I'm not talking about someone specifically, but the people. Remember, these words describe a group. Now I want you to imagine the shape of a building. Imagine the shape of the people. They both have physical presence. But what about paz? Esperanza? It's impossible, isn't it? And finally, we have this little word, which is in plural actually. Una flota means a group of ships sailing together. Also, gente means a group of persons. So that's why it could be considered part of sustantivos colectivos. And that was it for sustantivos in Spanish. I hope you could learn some of the basic morphology and some vocabulary. Nos vemos!
If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please be sure to support us by clicking the like button. Subscribe if you're new here, and leave a comment if you want us to make more videos like this. Don't forget to ring the bell so that you will know every time we upload our newest videos.